3, 2, 1, start. Para. I am indeed very happy to address you on the occasion of the Foundation Day celebration of the Central University of Andhra Pradesh, Anantapurmu. The Government of India has, through this university, fulfilled one of its promises to Andhra Pradesh with respect to the establishment of national institutions in the state. I also have a personal connection with this university. I recall that years ago, I urged my fellow Minister of Human Resources and Development to expedite the setting up of the university by resolving the pending issues. I feel very happy that all our efforts have bore fruit today with the first Foundation Day of the university. Para. This institution of national importance can also accelerate the educational and economic development of the state and unlock the potential of the Rayalaseema region, a land of great history and dynamic people. The idea of education has gone through a sea of change since colonial times. From being a mere medium for static transfer of knowledge, it is now widely acknowledged that pedagogy should be an interactive and dynamic process where students are the most important stakeholders. Interestingly, we now recognize that our ancient holistic system of education, which emphasizes community engagement and hands-on activities, is the best way to ensure the all-round development of the child. The National Education Policy 2020 that came in this context is a visionary document that recognizes the importance of holistic education. The policy is also futuristic in its orientation and seeks to train our youth to make them unemployable in the globalized market. It is rooted in the age-old Indian ethos and seeks to transform India into a vibrant knowledge society. Para. With cross-pollination among disciplines being stressed in today's education, borders between disciplines have become porous. This multidisciplinarity is stressed by the National Education Policy too, and I am happy to know that the university proposes to strengthen education in the humanities and social sciences in tune with the thinking that a university is a place of universal knowledge. In the age of technology, universities have to be committed to the task of updating and keeping the students of all disciplines, not just engineers, abreast with the latest technological developments such as artificial intelligence and big data. Para. Further, in a mission mode, industry institute ties must be strengthened in universities so that students may be exposed to real world problems. Solving these problems is the only way students may learn the principles of their respective fields of study. It not only improves the employment prospects of the students, it offers fresh perspectives for our industry too. It's a win-win situation for everyone involved. The pandemic has necessitated education everywhere in the world to go online. This may be temporary and schools and colleges may resume soon, but it has given us valuable insights into the future of education. Para. While distance and online education included people cut off geographically so far, there is an imminent risk that issues pertaining to access, quality, and affordability may be accentuated with the pandemic and exclude many students in the process. While we are building a digital bridge in education, there is a serious problem of digital divide. We need to enable children of all economic and social backgrounds to access online classes. Access and affordability of the internet must be improved upon, especially in remote areas, through expeditious implementation of projects such as BharatNet. Institutions doing CSR activities must prioritize the initiative of providing electronic devices to school and college going children from the socially and economically weaker sections. Para. While National Education Policy 2020 allows for online education as a mainstream delivery mechanism, we must not compromise on quality and affordability. Standardization and benchmarking of outcome is key here. Para. Representing the complainant in the FIR number 100/2018, Mr. Arvind Kumar Shukla, Learned Counsel, points out that his client during his service with the petitioner learned that the petitioner is using the cover of journalism to grab a property, in as much as none of the so-called sting operations carried out by the petitioner has led to prosecution of anyone in the state of Uttarakhand. The council submits that in most of the 29 cases pending against the petitioner, the primary charge is grabbing of property, and accordingly, the council argues that the petitioner has put forth a non-bona fide plea in order to delay the trial against him. Para. Insofar as the FIR number 100/2018 is concerned, the complainant's lawyer points out that although the so-called investigation and sting operations were carried out. The petitioner never had any intention of actually exposing corruption in high places. The sting operations commenced in January 2018, but there was no attempt made by the petitioner to telecast the video recordings, and only then complainant realized that the video footage collected with secret camera will be used by the petitioner to blackmail people. That is why on 10/8/2018, the complainant, who was one of the team members under the accused, was constrained to file the FIR to expose the nefarious design of the petitioner. The counsel then argues that the petitioner has failed to indicate as to how the trial would be prejudiced if they are to be conducted in the courts at Dehradun. Mr. Anupam Lal Das, the learned counsel appearing for the co-accused in the FIR number 100/2018, however, joins the petitioner in seeking transfer of the said criminal case from the courts in Uttarakhand. Before proceeding any further, it would be appropriate to refer to the list of cases pending against the petitioner. Out of those cases, 17 cases relate to the state of Uttarakhand, 4 cases are from the state of Uttar Pradesh, 5 cases relate to the state of West Bengal, 2 cases are from Delhi, out of which one is under investigation of the CBI and another one at Ranchi, Jharkhand. Whether those cases are without merit or otherwise can be determined only through trial. However, the numbers do suggest that the petitioner is not an ordinary person. It is also important to note that the state has withdrawn prosecution in many cases filed against the petitioner. We also notice that one of the FIR that is being sought to be transferred, that is FIR number 16/2007, was filed long back in 2007, when the present ruling dispensation in the state of Uttarakhand was nowhere in picture. The contents of the allegations in the FIR number 16/2007 relate to a property dispute involving the will dated 20/1/1995 of a family member of the petitioner. Perhaps only the FIR 100/2018 is relatable to journalistic activity, where the allegation of a core member of the investigative journalism team is that the petitioner, in the guise of sting operation into brackets by video recording activities of powerful elements, does not air them, and the concerned footages are utilized for extraneous purposes.